Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. It's June 25th. I'm here at the Silver Legacy Hotel and Resort and Casino in Reno, Nevada, the littlest big city in America. I'm in the lobby. To my right is the check-in counter or checkout counter. Check out if you're leaving and check in if you're arriving. The rodeo is in town. I hope I can get a chance to see the rodeo either tomorrow or perhaps on Sunday. I'm not sure of the rodeo schedule. I'd always wanted to be a rodeo clown, but I have a bad back and a bad shoulder and a bad wrist and a bad ankle and a bad neck and bad earlobes. So I was never able to pass the rodeo clown physical. But I was able to enter the United States Air Force. Very peculiar circumstances on that. Anyway, some of the exciting things that happened today. I don't think anybody's going to be surprised about these. Exciting. After I finish these items of death and destruction, I will give you a tour of the casino and the surrounding areas for your own viewing pleasure, so you can see exactly what I'm seeing when I'm seeing it at the time that I'm seeing it in real time. In 1876, George Armstrong Custer had his last stand. That's right, Custer's last stand. He was very good at killing Indians, American Indians, and he relished the opportunity any chance he could get. He was world famous for slaying American Indians. But this time, his luck ran out, and he was killed himself. He was outnumbered by quite a few thousands and thousands of Indians. You can research this on yourself, and it was Custer's last stand. A lot of people don't realize in Hollywood movies, they made you believe that the Indians were responsible for scalping the scalps of the white man at the time. But the Indians were only copying what the white man did to the American Indian. Scalping, they were given a certain amount of money if they could produce a certain amount of scalps, or they would pay a certain fee for each Indian scalp that they were able to procurate. So the Indians didn't. Where would the Indians get the idea of scalping people? They didn't get it. It wasn't their idea. They were simply copying what was done to them by the American colonialism or frontierism at the time. And this was the Battle of Little Bighorn. And today it's a memorial site, and they have a plaque or a stone marking the location of the Battle of Little Bighorn. It was not a good day for Custer or his men. Reinforcements did not come in time. They were outnumbered, and they were outgamed. In 1950, the Korean War began. North Korea went south of the 38 parallel. 38 parallel, that's a line of degrees in the earth, and they crossed it into South Korean territory, and that's what has begun the Korean War. The Korean War is also noted as the Forgotten War. I guess the United States was high on its horse after the great victory of World War II, and they were feeling their oats and sowing their oats on that victory, and they thought that maybe they could pull something off with equal success in the Korean conflict or the Korean War, and that was not the case. It was badly. China got involved, and when China gets involved, you really want to stand down, and that's what America did. They stood down, they retreated to the 38th parallel, and today that's what we have that separates North and South Korea. And we still have quite a bit of number of maybe 30,000 U.S. troops on the border, because a peace treaty was never actually signed between the North Koreans and the South Koreans. and this is what we have today. And 1950, the Korean War began. And in 2009, on the same day, June 25th, we lost two icons of entertainment. One of them true talent, one of them manufactured. The true talent was Michael Jackson, who died of an overdose of a cocktail of sleeping medication and whatever. You can Google it yourself. It's all the same story, just a different name, just a different date. Your body is just very sensitive. It can only take so much toxic chemicals of any kind, and if you overservice your body with, that's why people get sick after a night of heavy drinking. Their body, the barfing, is just a reaction of your body rejecting the. At some point, it becomes poison, and your natural reaction. That's how sophisticated your body is. That barfing is trying to expel the toxic chemicals, whatever they may be, and in doing so, your body is trying to save your life. And if you take too many chemicals or too much alcohol or any too much of anything, I mean, if you eat too many Suzy Q's or Peeps, you could have a reaction as well. And in Michael Jackson's case, the chemicals were too much for him, and he lost his life at 50 years old. 50 years old. And he was a true talent, and we lost him at 50 years old on June 25th. We also lost Farrah Fawcett, and why she wasn't a true talent, although she was quite a talented young woman, in looks and in acting, I guess. She was no ham and egger. Farrah Fawcett was manufactured. She was manufactured into the star that she became. She fit the bill, she made the grade, and she qualified. But she was more or less manufactured into the famous person she became and the wealthy person that she became, as opposed to Michael Jackson. There's two types of Hollywood stars, or Hollywood show business types. Some work hard and are acknowledged for their sheer talent, and other ones are manufactured for their sheer beauty or their looks, and they're packaged, manufactured, and developed into what we would call a Farrah Fawcett, but both equally talented. And it was kind of sad because when Michael Jackson dies, and you die on the same day as Michael Jackson, it really overshadows your passing, and that's exactly what happened. With that, I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a video of the casino and the surrounding area. Hopefully I won't be molested by any security personnel. I think as long as I don't film the betting portion or the horse track or the some of the games, I think I'll be able to walk around and show you some of the casino. So let's do that right now. I'm going to retract my iPad, and there I go. Let's go. This is Sam Fairchild was the wealthiest silver baron Nevada has ever seen. Legend holds that Silver Legacy Resort Casino sits on the richest vein of blue ore Sam ever mined. Sam, it's kind of hard to read. Sam traveled extensively throughout the world, spending a great deal of time and money collecting unique treasures that intrigued him. On display here are pieces from his collection. The large hand-cut crystal vase is by the European artisan Juan. The equestic Persian rugs have 22 karat gold thread and are bejeweled with rubies, lapis amethyst, jade, and turquoise. Sam Fairchild's own personal silversmith crafted these exceptional silver pieces. Please use the audio option on the display to learn more about the legendary Sam Fairchild. So this is Sam Fairchild's beauty. Look at this. So this was, you heard it, I read it. This is some of the unique items that Sam Fairchild, and let's see if we can do this. The audio's not working, but this is some of the crystal. Look at that. Just bring money. Just bring money. Holy cow, look at this silver. You'd have to spend a long time polishing that silver, I tell you that. Holy cow. And it's in a glass case, so nobody can get in there. And maybe Tom Cruise could hang from the ceiling and sneak down there on a wire and pull this stuff out of here. I don't know. Nope, there's a glass case on top, see? Anyway, very nice. Very, very nice. So this is the lobby area. Here comes security. I hope I'm okay to film here. Yeah, okay, this is the lobby area. This is where you check in and check out. And let's do a quick walk. I'm at 11 minutes, so hopefully this doesn't go another half hour. Because it's an eatery. Prices are much like in the airport. Here's a safe, an old-time safe. Wow, look at that. Nice, huh? 25, 25, 26, 26, 27, 28, 5. Wow, beautiful. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens here. This video. Huh? Somebody said something to me. I don't know what it was. Here's the gift shop. He looked at me, said something. I couldn't identify what he said. Here's some of the gamings. They call these the one-armed bandits. These are slot machines, and they call them one-armed bandits. The rodeo's in town. I don't know if I told you that. There's a lounge area. There's a steakhouse. Ruth Chris's Steakhouse is right here. And they have stars of people that performed here. See? They have stars of all the entertainers that performed here. Who's this? Who's that? Goo Goo Dolls. All right. Very nice. They say, oh, he's a one-hit wonder. You'd rather be as George Lopez. Way to go, George. They had Cheech and Chong. They had people say, oh, he was a one-hit wonder. Yeah, it's better to be a one-hit wonder than a no-hit wonder. There's a courtesy phone. That's when you pick up and you want courtesy. Very nice. Hi, sir. The piano guys. Don't know who they are. Here's wow, look at this one. I'm not even. Wow, look at that. Wow. Well, that's enough. I don't want to take too much time showing you every star that's here. There's quite a few. And look at this thing. What is this? Holy cow, look at that. This is a reproduction of a mining apparatus. And this is probably right on the site that plaque talked about, that he found this large vein of precious metals. I mean, what else could it be? And there's a lounge down there, the gaming floor. This is the upper deck here, I guess. And here's some nice blended drinks, or pink passion, margarita, strawberry daiquiri, pina colada, Tahoe mudslide, and watermelon. Very good. And they give you samples too. Wow, look at that thing. What the hell is that thing? That's what they use to mine precious metals, I guess. What else could it be? Run Billions Island Bar. Rum Billions Island Bar. I gotta get down to the casino floor. Here's some more one-armed bandits and some games of choice, card games. What casino is that? I mean, these things go on and on. I tell you, some retail shops. COVID-19 is really taking its toll. Things are getting back, but they're not getting back as quickly as people expected them to get back. You know, people are staying home and they're reluctant to come back to work. Wow. And there's some restrooms, very important. Restrooms. Look at the elephant. I love elephant. Oh, this must be the beginning of Circus. This is what this is. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. There's too many children in there. I think this is, yeah. Is this Circus? Thank you, sir. Yes, he said it's Circus. So I'm going to turn around. I'm not going to go any further. There'll be a lot of children. It's about 11:35 a.m. and I am going to avoid children. I'll take the escalator down to the casino. This is the Silver Legacy Casino, as you can see there. I always get nervous on these escalators because sometimes you see videos from China where the thing opens up and swallows whole families. And the father is just standing there and his wife is gone, his kids are gone into this escalator, and sometimes he just doesn't seem that upset about it. Just kind of, sometimes he'll say, well, do I get a discount on my room, perhaps? So here's some more slot machines. I'm going to try to get to the front of the building to show you from the outside. Casinos are famous for having no windows and no clocks. They don't want anybody to know what time it is. They want to keep the lighting just right. And they want to keep you searching for restrooms for hours. There's the famous cage. And generally there's always a car on display or a motorcycle. And today is no different. Win this Tesla. All right. Win this Tesla. Yeah, so as long as I don't show the sport betting area, I think I'm okay. And there's this, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Holy cow. I'm gonna have to ask somebody about this. I'm sure it's a replica of what they used to use and construct to mine these precious metals. You know, what else can it be? I mean, it's not an apartment building. And if I can find an employee, I'll get some more information. Price is Right is a very, very popular game. Price is Right. It's only 11:30 a.m. Some people are still sleeping from last night's festivities. And blackjack. I like to do roulette, but here's the card table area. Very nice. Very nice. Now here a walkie-talkie. Let me ask this lady over here. Sometimes they're reluctant to speak on camera. And then, so let me follow her. There she goes. I'm listening to the walkie-talkie. Hi, how are you? Good morning. I'm just curious, this big structure is what they used to mine the precious mining machine back in the day?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Thank you. Yeah, that's the mining machine. That's the mining machine that they used let's see if we can get a better look at it. I think I can go up there. To the mining machine. Some people are wearing masks. If you've been vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask, I'm told. And look at the size of this thing. I don't know. Is that how big it was in real life? Thank you, sir. This mining machine, is that how big it was in real life?
Oh, that's what I hear, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know where
Are you going up?
Yeah.
I'm going down. Yeah, I want to go up too. I think we can go up.
I think ballroom.
Hotel, restaurants. We're here now. We don't want to go. Maybe we want to go ballrooms, but is that ballrooms?
Yeah, I mean, how we can go to the ballroom? I think I want to go to the.
Did you go to the rodeo?
No, I want to go to the lobbies where I want to go.
Which one is that?
Yeah, I want to push this thing, see what happens.
So that thing is just huge, huh? Good, we're going up. I wanted to go up.
There's pump air into the
What?
into the mines. The way I understand it. That's somebody told me. I don't know.
Yeah, this is
It's a pretty impressive machine, though.
I'm telling you, that's what they used, huh?
I guess. I don't know.
Holy cow, look at it.
It's huge.
Thank you, sir. Here's some of the old precious metals that they would find inside these rocks. And these are the carts that they used. See the carts? I don't imagine they'd build this and not build a replica. Why would you build something that wasn't a replica? Right? And look at this thing. It's just huge. Whoa, what is this? This is a chain. Oh my God, I almost went. What is this? This is a closed restaurant, I think, right now. Now we're looking down. I think, yeah, we're right where we were back before. It's another, it looks like the Eiffel Tower. Look at the big wheel. And back in those days, that's what a lot of things needed. Pulleys. Before they got motors and all that other good stuff that we have today, most of all your heavy lifting and what have you were done by pulleys, just like in the pyramids. People want to know how they got those big blocks of stone into place. It must have been a pulley system, a rope, or just sheer manpower. But look at the pulleys on this damn thing. I mean, D-A-M-M or D-A-M. I didn't mean to curse. Oh my God, I'm gonna get 86 from the platform. All right, let me come around and try to get the. This is a ballroom right here. See if we can open a door here. Ballrooms are where they have big events. See, this is the kind of room that you saw Harrison Ford confront that evil doctor in. You know, when he's making a speech, that's when you really want to get the bad guy, when they're making a speech. And he got him up on the speech when he was making a speech, and he got him. He embarrassed him in front of everybody, and then it went south after that, but they got him. In the movies, they always get the bad guys, but in real life, all too often, the bad guys don't get justice. And you only hear about when they find certain people doing certain things. But this, they find one, there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, doing the same thing, that just living the good life on El Dorado Casino, Buffet, Restaurant, and Coffee Bar. What are we at? 24 minutes. All right, I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. This is where we ate last night. At the Cafe Central. Very good food. I tell you, it was the best chicken sandwich with avocado. The chicken sandwich was moist. Sometimes you get a chicken sandwich and it's like been sitting out underneath the counter on the floor for 10 days. But this was, and the French fries, the lentil soup was unbelievable. And what else did I have? I had a wedge salad. If you never had a wedge salad, you've got to get a wedge salad. It's that salad. It's that lettuce that everybody says, well, it doesn't have zero. It has zero nutrients. It has zero. It's just air. I'm not a rabbit. Just have a wedge salad with bacon and the cheese. Forget what the damn cheese is called. There I go again, cursing again. Look at that thing. And see all the pulleys? A lot of pulleys. And all those pulleys had belts. And they all had to be serviced and well lubricated. And sometimes the belts would snap or break. Because this was all outdoors. So this was subject to the elements as well. Look at this thing going up and down. See this thing? And this was deep down into the ocean. Not the ocean, into the ground. There's a pulley over there. Yeah, I could look at this all day. There's another pulley over there. How cool is this? What a nice surprise. And so what was I talking about? What's over here? Retail shops. Guest elevators, car rental, the spa, bell desk, coffee house, steakhouse. Okay, it's just too much to mention. I'm gonna go back down here and try to show you something you might be interested in. But yeah, this was all in the elements. Here's this this vacuum pump type thing, and this probably provided air for the miners deep down under the earth for these precious metals. That was probably some kind of ventilation device, I can only presume, that provided air to the miners, or filtered the air, perhaps. Well, I'm trying to find something over here, and I don't know. Do I need to go down another one? Well, I'm getting lost here. I'm eating valuable time. Where is I'm lost. You got to be in a casino or a hotel casino and resort a couple of days, or there it is. I see what I'm looking for. And before you get, otherwise you're getting lost every 5 minutes. Some more games of choice. I haven't done any gambling yet since I've been here. A little bar area. Hello, sir. And then there it is. I wanted to show you this over here. This is some kind of club. I'm not sure what this is, but this is a place where I guess they tap dance, or they dance around, and I'm not really sure what goes on here, but I'm sure it's good. Maybe I'll take in a show and find out what that's all about. Yeah, maybe Jackie Gleason is playing tonight. All right, let me get outside the building and do a walk around. Maybe you can see what you want to see outside the building. It's always good to get out in the sunlight. So that's the casino and the mining apparatus. Here's the poker. This is for high rollers. Poker. I don't know if I'd be good at poker. You gotta learn, you gotta know how to count cards. You gotta know how to have a poker face. You gotta know how to have a disposition to be able to sit there. And you gotta have a strong bladder. You gotta have a strong bladder. Whoa, what the hell's going on out here? What the hell's going on out here? What the hell? Get out of here. Some kind of piping. Maybe I hope that's what's fixing my toilet. My toilet is not flushing it properly. But that's what I like about Nevada. Everything's clean, but so is Austin. A lot of places are clean. What am I talking about? It's Caesar's Resort. Here we are, right here. Resort, established 1895. Holy cow. Wow. So I'll just end this film now, this presentation, and on the outside of the building, it's really nice out. I'd say it feels like about 75 degrees, maybe, I don't know, it doesn't feel like 80, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel hot at all. It's just a nice warm breeze, not a chilly breeze, but not a hot breeze. You know, it'd be like a blow dryer, not on the hot setting, and certainly not on the cold setting. I don't know if they have a cold setting, but just like on a dryer when you don't want to have any heat on the dryer. Maybe it feels like that. It's hard to explain, but it feels like Southern California right now. And what hotel is that? Is that that's the El Dorado? Oh, El Dorado. Whenever I hear the word El Dorado, I think of a big, tall guy with a big flappy hat and some scarves and a big Cadillac and a bunch of women in the car. And he's just having a time of his life. I don't know if you can see that with the sun. So this is the alternative for some people than Las Vegas. As everybody knows, Las Vegas is just out of control. Out of control. And people who want the gambling experience without the out of control, choose Reno, choose Laughlin. If you ever been to Laughlin, Nevada, on the Colorado River, that is a really good one too. And you get less children, see? Hey, blow it out your... Anyway, you get less children, see? You go to Laughlin, Nevada, you go to Reno, where I am, I think you get less children. And you go to Las Vegas, you're gonna get a lot of children. It's like going to Disneyland. And if you can afford to go to Disneyland. So this is like the hotel is above us. And wasted, no, there's the El Dorado, big casino. And all right, it's 32 minutes. I'm gonna end this now. And some pictures of what it looked like back. Hello, say hello. And she said, say cheese. Cheese, I guess, makes you smile when you say cheese. Here's some more old pictures from the mining days. And let me see if I can go back. And I should have been showing you. There's the rodeo. That's a cement truck. Look at the size of that cement truck. But he must have already dropped his load off because it's not spinning. Sometimes it's fun to follow those trucks. These guys, this must be Friday night over here. It's fun to follow those trucks and see where they're going to deliver this concrete. These are the miners. See the precious metals coming down, coming out? Very dangerous work. And that's it. I like Las Vegas though. There's a feel to it, you know. It's like you can walk around with beers and drinks and nobody's molesting you. Nobody's saying, "Hey, you got an open container. You got an open container." You know, it's just a feeling of relaxation. And so you got three choices. You got Las Vegas in Nevada, and you got Reno, where I am now in Nevada, and you've got Laughlin in Nevada. And this is the other side of it. And I'm going to end this right here. I'm going to end it right here. Just do a panoramic view. And in closing, we lost Michael Jackson today on June 25th. I think it was 2009. This is the other side of the building. Maybe I should go across the street and give you a view of the building from across the street. I lost the light. Anyway, in closing, yeah, I gotta get across the street and give you a good view. I mean, I went this far. The people who have already checked out and can't handle it have already gone, and the people that are still interested will hang on till the end of the video. I'm sorry. If you don't know, when you're making these presentations, it just seems like time flies. You know, you don't say much at all, and it's 20 minutes, and you just go, well, where does the time fly? You know, all right, I've got the man now. I'm gonna go and give you a nice view of the big engine, big engine. There it is, big engine, big engine. Hell yeah, bring it on. Just gotta have a garage. All right, here it is. There it is. There's the El Dorado over there. And Whitney Piper or whatever it is over there. This looks like NASA has set up some Mars landings observation or something. I don't know what's going on over there. And there it is. The Silver Legacy Resort Casino. Everything has a backstory. If you're interested, everything has a backstory. Now, see that thing up there? That big white globe? That's where the mining equipment that we saw inside is located. So somebody took the time to really do it right, do it up nice. And so in closing, we lost Farrah Fawcett Majors, 2009, and Michael Jackson. Farrah Fawcett died of cancer. She was 62. And Michael Jackson died of an overdose of pharmaceutical drugs administered by a doctor. And they all blame that doctor. But if it wasn't that doctor, it would be another doctor. When you got a lot of money, you can get people to do anything they want. If it wasn't that gentleman, it would have been another doctor. But, you know, your body can just take so much. It's like a high-speed helicopter crash. Your body just can't take those forces. And taking an overdose of powerful pharmaceuticals is, you might as well get in a helicopter and just get run into a mountain or something. I mean, the results are the same. And Farrah Fawcett was 62 and Michael Jackson was 50. Was Custer's last stand in 1876. He killed his last Indian that day, I guess, before he was killed. And I think that's it. And the Korean War, of course, another war began in 1950 and ended shortly after that. I don't think it went on too long. It was the Forgotten War, they call it. Sort of like Vietnam. People who are responsible for it certainly don't want to talk about it. Perhaps like the Iraq War as well. Wars of opportunity, wars of choice, as opposed to war for self-preservation. Okay, have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. It's Friday. And just remember, it's your weekend. Spend it with people that you would like to spend it with, I guess. 38 minutes. This is going to be a problem.